Hey everybody, welcome back to Rewind Gen X podcast with Matt and Allie. I'm Matt.
And I'm Allie.
And today we're very happy to be bringing you a new movie, one that she and I have seen many times before. Definitely I've seen it more than her because I grew up with this movie. But we both love it, and I'm sure you can tell already by the Funko Pops arrayed on the table there. We are doing The Princess Bride.
Yep. Yeah, like you said, this is one of the movies that we both love. Obviously, you've seen it more, but I just think from the first time I saw it, I knew that this was like such a great movie.
I agree.
Yeah, and I haven't really met many people who don't like this movie.
Well, we know one person that doesn't like this movie. Well, they won't.
No, they
they
won't
even watch it.
They just don't want to watch it.
Yeah, that would be my wife, her mother, Adriana. She saw maybe 10 minutes of it one time, if that, maybe 5 minutes of it, and that was it. Just gave up immediately. I said, "You got to be kidding me!"
I don't know. It's not her kind of humor.
Yeah, but she didn't even give it a chance, and it's very frustrating because this movie is so great. If you're watching this, you probably also agree that it's such a fantastic movie. But hey, her loss. But anyway, let's go ahead and show the trailer real quick.
Can't you tell me I'm sick? He'll pinch my cheek. I hate that.
Maybe he won't.
Hey, how was this sickie? Huh? I brought you a special present.
What is it?
It was the book my father used to read to me when I was sick, and I used to read it to your father. And today, I'm going to read it to you.
It was a time when life didn't seem so complicated.
Marriage is what brings us together today.
What?
What?
I'm killing myself once we reach the honeymoon suite.
Wouldn't that be nice,
A courtly age of gentle conversation.
I will always come for you.
But how can you be sure?
This is true love.
Oh, no. Is this a kissing book?
No, actually there was a lot of treachery, peril, and revenge.
Prepare to die.
Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
There were affairs of state.
But I've got my country's 500th anniversary to plan, my wedding to arrange, my wife to murder, and Gilda to frame for it. I'm swamped.
And affairs of the heart.
My Wesley will always come for me.
Your Wesley is dead.
I've seen worse.
Bye-bye, boy.
Have fun storming the castle.
So that was part of the trailer for The Princess Bride. You know, this movie did not do great in theaters. It was like it barely made its money back. It wound up doing excellent on cable, mostly through word of mouth and people watching it. And I was watching Rusted Junk as usual, and they did The Princess Bride a couple years ago. And Joe, one of the guys on there, he's the only American on the show, made an excellent observation that I want to share with you guys. What he said was the reason he thinks the movie probably didn't do that well was because of the title. The Princess Bride sounds like a chick flick. And this is not a chick flick. It's romance, but it's absolutely geared to boys.
Yeah.
There's adventure, there's fantasy, there's, fighting, and it's The Princess Bride sounds like such a girly movie.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, so that's probably why it didn't do that well. So I think that was a really astute observation, Joe.
So what would you name this movie if you were to rename it?
Wow, talk about putting me on the spot. That's a great question, though. What would I rename The Princess Bride if I had to rename it? How about... Let me come back to you on that.
Okay.
Do you have an answer?
No. I'd do something stupid like Inconceivable or something.
That's good. That's good. I like that. How about
As You Wish?
As You Wish. Boom. I love it. That's a great title for it. As You Wish.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a cute title.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So anyway, that's, it's funny. There's another movie that I love so much called True Romance. And just by the title.
That sounds so girly.
It does, right? But it's not. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie. It's like filled with violence and gangsters and blood and bloodshed and action and cursing, and it's like not a girly movie at all. It is, but again, there is a romance.
No, I've never seen it. I think.
Yeah, there's the movie poster
Yeah,
for
I
it right
know.
there. Yeah,
That's what I'm looking. I'm trying
Yeah.
to think if I've seen it before.
I don't think I've
seen
showed it to you because maybe a little too grown up. You probably now you could probably handle it. I just didn't show it to you when you were a kid because it's not a kid's movie. So yeah, you would probably handle. You watched Pulp Fiction, so if you could handle Pulp Fiction, you could handle true romance, no doubt about it. So back to The Princess Bride, though.
So let's probably get into a casting call.
Yeah. We want to do the casting call.
Yeah.
Is that why you just said it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Let's do a casting call. Do you want to do casting call? Good idea, Dad.
Thank you. I pride myself. I pride myself on coming up with good ideas. So Cary Elwes, he plays the main character. He in The Princess Bride.
Say the main character's
Wesley.
name.
Wesley. Sorry, he plays Wesley / the Dread Pirate Roberts. And The Princess Bride, this was really like one of his biggest, starring movies, when he was coming out. But then he was in Robin Hood Men in Tights, which is a parody of the Robin Hood movies. He was in the Saw series. He was in Days of Thunder. He plays an antagonist a lot. He plays an antagonist in that, an antagonist in Hot Shots. He was in Bram Stoker's Dracula. He was the antagonist in Twister.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember him.
Yeah, he's like the main guy that they're competing against.
Oh.
Kiss the Girls, Liar, Liar, again, antagonist. And Ella Enchanted, never saw it. No Strings Attached, never saw it. He was in Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1 and Part 2, The Final Reckoning. So that was pretty big for him. Those came out recently. So he's constantly working. He's clearly still working. He's also in the comedy series The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which I've never seen.
I've heard of. I've heard it's really good.
I've heard it's really good too. I've just never seen it. So there you go. That's Cary Elwes. He's
really cute.
He's very talented for certain. I know you said cute. I don't know why she's all the way down here, but I'm going to go to Robin Wright next because she is definitely
probably just in order of fame or projects.
Probably, but she's like way down. She's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down on the call sheet. She should clearly be number 2. The movie's named after her character, and she definitely has the most screen time outside of Wesley. So, yeah, I would say she does, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So this really was her first big movie. She was in something called Hollywood Vice Squad in 1986, right, the year before. Never saw it. Never even heard of it, honestly. And then she was, of course, in Forrest Gump in 1994. That was a huge movie for her.
She's Jenny?
She's Jenny. You didn't realize that?
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, I didn't even recognize her.
Yeah.
Well, okay, now that I know that, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Let me see. I can't see my awesome shirt because Inigo Montoya is covering it up. There we go. Of all my freaks.
Oh, I got you that.
Yes, you did. It says weird is good, and it is. We love our weirdos. So she was in She's So Lovely, Hurly Burly, Message in a Bottle, a lot of Unbreakable, a great M. Night Shyamalan movie starring Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson. One that I really want to show you and I really want to do for this podcast. Oh, it's 2000. Well, I want to show it to you anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, it's amazing. And not a lot of stuff that you'd know. I know she was recently in the TV show House of Cards. And yeah, she was on one of the
really?
Yeah,
this is a really successful show.
It was, and she was in it. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. So, she was in the Wonder Woman movie. Both of them actually. She's one of the women that lives on the island. And
Damsel. I heard that was a good movie.
What is that?
I haven't seen it. It's like Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown? Oh, okay. It still doesn't tell me what it is. Just who else?
A movie.
Who else is in it? Okay. All right. And then I'm just gonna go next is Mandy Patinkin. Yeah, I would say he's definitely next on the call sheet. He's number 2 on here, but I'd say he's number 3. And he's been working forever. He's a really talented actor. He's done theater, he's done TV, film. He's just a very versatile. He's in stuff that you'd never even know it was the same guy playing playing Inigo. Yeah, so he's Inigo Montoya. He was in Yentl in '83. He was in Dick Tracy as the piano player. He was in, Life with Mickey. None of this stuff is like anything that you or I would even know. I'm going through and like it's all stuff that I've never even heard of. None of these movies I've heard of. So I'm not even
Wonder.
gonna. I'm never. Yeah.
Oh
yeah, Wonder. He was in Wonder. That's right. And he was the principal of the school that the kid was at, and he had a big bushy beard. You'd never recognize him in a million. I pointed it out to you. I said, it's Inigo Montoya, right? And you're like, what? TV shows though.
No, you made me guess.
I did make you guess. I'm so terrible. So he was
in The Simpsons.
Well, yeah, in the Larry Sanders Show, playing himself. But he was on 47 episodes of Criminal Minds. He was on a show I used to watch. I used to like the show called Dead Like Me. It only ran for like a season or maybe 2. But so yeah, 29 episodes, and he was one of the main characters on it. It was a really fun show about a girl who dies, and like in the afterlife, she has to forget the exact premise, but she's like a ghost essentially, but she's on Earth, and she has she has help people, I think.
Like unfinished business.
Yeah, exactly. It was a fun show. I used to like it. And then there's a couple other things that he was on. The American Revolution, the TV series. He plays Benjamin Franklin. Gosh, jeez. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So he
hasn't had a lot of big roles.
Here it is, Homeland. I knew I was missing one big one. He was in Homeland, and he was in 96 episodes of Homeland. That's a huge TV show that I've never seen a single episode of, but it is big, so we have to mention it. All right, we have Chris Sanderson as Prince Humperdinck. I just know him really from, he was the voice of Jack Skellington in The Nightmare Before Christmas. He was in the movie Child's Play. He was also in Fright Night. He plays the vampire in Fright Night. And he's just not a ton of stuff. So we're going to kind of just skip over him a little bit. Christopher Guest, he's a pretty amazing actor. He's got a real storied career. He's in all those mockumentaries I was talking about, including This Is Spinal Tap. I'm going to say, and he did a bunch more after that, called Waiting for Guffman, Best in Show, Mighty Wind. I want to say, before we get further into Christopher Guest, he was in a lot of Rob Reiner stuff, and Rob Reiner is the director of this movie. Yeah. So I just want to, we don't always do the director and casting call, but we are today. Because, well, Rob Reiner, God rest his soul, recently passed away in a very tragic manner. And so we all are grieved for him. But I just want to shine a light on his amazing career. And now, when you say movies like the mockumentary, right? This is Spinal Tap. It's a mockumentary. And then we have fantasy comedy, The Princess Bride. And then we have a coming of age drama, Stand By Me. And then we have a romantic comedy, When Harry Met Sally. And then you have a courtroom drama, A Few Good Men. And then you have a horror movie, Misery. All of these are different genres that he cranked out probably within a 10 to 12 year gap. And they're all brilliant. They're all amazing. And you just think most directors have a niche and they do one kind of movie. This guy was so versatile. He just did any genre you could think of and did it well. Really, really well.
That's really rare.
Yeah, he was an actor himself, but he's more known for his directing than his acting. But he was Meathead and All in the Family back in the 70s. And he's popped up here and there in various movies as well. But again, mostly known for his directing, and he was brilliant. So a salute to Rob Reiner. We're so sorry that your life ended so tragically, and it's very sad. And so there you have it. We enjoy your films, and luckily you now have a legacy to leave behind, and you will never be forgotten.
Yep.
So there you are. So what we'll do, maybe one or two more, and then we'll get to
Wrap it
the
up, yeah.
synopsis. Yeah. So Christopher Guest, yes, I said Best in Show, Mighty Win for your consideration.
Right.
All those mockumentaries. He
Who did he
was
play
in Little
in?
Shop of Horrors, one of the movies that we're going to definitely be doing. A Few Good Men, another Rob Reiner film, and he was on one of the cast members in Saturday Night Live on the 10th season. So he's also married to Jamie Lee Curtis, just FYI.
Who did he play?
On what?
Christopher Guest? On in here.
Oh, he played the Six-Fingered Man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got you.
So, yeah, he's very talented, very funny guy, very like low-key talented, like very dry humor, you know.
I don't think we use low key the same.
Yeah, I guess not. That's like a new slang, isn't it?
Yeah. Kind of.
Okay. So we have Wallace Shawn as Vicini, and he's terrific in that. He's not known for a ton of stuff. He was Mr. Hall in the movie Clueless, so you would know him from that. He was also
I know him from
Young Sheldon as well, and he's also Rex, the dinosaur in the Toy Story franchise. But before Princess Bride, he was mostly known for this avant-garde movie called My Dinner with Andre. I've never seen it myself, but it's just like two guys having dinner together. I've never seen it. I can't judge it personally, but I hear it's like a very pretentious type of film. Or like
what does pretentious mean?
Hoity-toity, like uppity, like I'm better.
Okay,
I'm better.
Stop using these words that nobody knows.
I'm better than you. Like
Okay.
I think I'm better than you. That's someone who's pretentious thinks they're above everybody else.
Right.
You're superior.
I was just asking, for the people in the back, just in case they didn't know.
Yeah, you knew that, right?
Obviously,
yeah. Obvi, right? That's what you guys say.
No.
Obvi. No. Okay. And then finally, Andre the Giant, who wasn't known so much for his movies, but for being one of the most famous pro wrestlers of all time. Probably the second most famous, right behind Mr. Hulk Hogan. And
you could probably assume that just from looking at him.
Yeah, and he's also dubbed the eighth wonder of the world because of his size. He does have giganticism.
Is that like a real medical thing?
Yeah, it's caused by excessive human growth hormone. And he was just a monster of a man, and he's great in this. He's so
funny.
So funny. He's so excellent. And everybody will remember the body slam that rang across the world in WrestleMania 3 when Hulk Hogan body slams the 500 and something pound Andre the Giant, winning the match. And basically that was kind of Andre passing the torch on to Hulk.
Oh.
Yeah. He was like about to retire, and he was the most famous at the time, and Hulk was gaining so much popularity.
Right, so
they kind of passed the torch. Yeah, and he let him body slam. If you ever seen it, like like he's just standing there letting Hulk Hogan pick him up. So, but it's still like impressive that he picked up such a huge giant.
Guy,
yeah. So anyway, that was Andre the Giant. That was our casting call.
Is Andre dead?
Oh yeah. He died not that long after this, really.
Did he die young?
Yeah, those guys don't usually.
Giganticism.
Yeah, they don't live that long. Their heart can't take it.
Okay, can I move Inigo back? I don't like that it's like.
Yeah, you don't like it?
I don't like that it's like off center.
Oh, okay, sure. All right. I think everyone's seen my awesome weirdo shirt, so yeah, there you go. Guess like I got a little bit of OCD.
No.
You inherited it. Not from me though. So anyway, we're going to have you getting to the synopsis, and I'm going to grab my notes, and let's get to it.
And we'll commence. In the framed story, a grandfather reads a novel called The Princess Bride to his sick grandson who reluctantly listens.
And two more people I forgot in the casting call, so I'll just briefly mention. I'm not going to look it up on my phone.
Kevin Arnold
from the Wonder Years, played by Mr. Fred Savage. And then the grandfather is Peter Falk, best known for playing the character Columbo on television. And they're both great in this as well. So,
very fun.
Yeah, very fun.
In the story, Buttercup is a young woman living on a farm in the fictional kingdom of Florin. Her farmhand Wesley, whom she refers to only as Farm Boy, always follows her orders, saying only "as you wish."
So my only complaint about this movie, and it's a small one, is the fact that she calls him Farm Boy. It's like, why would you call somebody Farm Boy like that? That's just so awful.
It's her feeling of superiority.
Yeah, but like even slaves had names. I mean, like you call him Farm Boy. It's awful. You know, you don't have a name. You don't talk. I mean, it's
Yeah.
farm boy. Like, it's so
I think
it's so pretentious.
I think it makes it even more like special than when they actually like fall in love and she starts calling him by his name. You know?
Yeah, I guess. But speaking of complaints, we didn't do our grades. We always do our grades first before we even show the trailer.
Okay. Well,
you go first.
Well, I gave it an A+. As you probably know, I don't give A+ out that easy. I'm a easy grader, but an A+ is really saved for like a masterpiece, and I think this is a masterpiece of a movie.
Ditto. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you give your A+ out a little more than I do.
More than you do. That's correct. But listen, there's certain movies that I can watch it over and over again. This is one of them. Yeah. Like, this is such a good movie. I could just watch it anytime, anywhere. And that's an A+ right there. It's so beautiful. So I love every single reel of this movie.
Reel?
Yeah.
Reel.
Movies, like, originally when on the film they're on reels. Don't worry about it.
I feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're young. You don't know these things. It's fine.
So he replied only, "As you wish," which she eventually realizes is his way of telling her he loves her. She soon falls in love with him, and Wesley leaves to seek his fortune overseas so they can marry. However, she receives word that a ship has been attacked by the dread pirate Roberts, who is known for leaving no survivors. So basically, Wesley's dead.
Or so she thinks.
No, you're not supposed to say that.
Most people have seen this if they're watching this already. We don't do spoiler alerts on this. We spoil the crap out of everything. Do you have to bleep me now? Because I said.
All right. Don't even make me sound. You have to bleep me now because I said grow up.
Go on.
I just want to say like how iconic of a line "As you wish" is. Mm-hmm. Like, it's so quoted, and it's probably one of after like "Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya."
You just took it from me. Go ahead. You say it then.
What?
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Like, after that line, this probably "As you wish" probably the most recognizable.
Oh, it's such a good line, right? I was so close to getting the T-shirt that says "Hello, my name." Yeah, but then I was like, your mom's gonna kill me if I keep.
She said no more T-shirts.
I know, which that actually means pump the brakes for a little bit. There'll be some more T-shirts. Just maybe not. Maybe give it a rest.
Right.
Yeah, but it's too soon. Mm-hmm. You know, we just got through Christmas and spent a lot of money. So
right.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
5 years later, Buttercup is forcibly betrothed to Florence's arrogant Prince Humperdinck. Before the wedding, she is kidnapped by crafty Sicilian criminal Vicini and his henchmen, the gentle giant Fezzik and his expert Spanish swordsman Inigo Montoya, a man driven by his desire for revenge against a six-fingered man who murdered his father. And I wanted to say one thing I loved about the henchmen, Inigo and Fezzik, is I love when they rhyme together.
Yes, that's so fun.
It's so cute. It shows like they're really friends. You know, it's obvious that they're like not really like close with Vicini. They just work for him. But Inigo and Fezzik are really friends. They're really fun together.
They are. And another thing I wanted to point out is that I love how charmingly cheesy all the special effects are in this movie. You know, like the shrieking eels and the ROUSes.
Yeah.
Rodents of unusual size. And even all the sets and they look kind of fake, but like it's quaint, it's charming. Like, it adds to the appeal of the movie. You know, it's because the movie is a comedy and it's not taking itself seriously. And so, you know, yes, you kind of get lost in it, but at the same time, it's like it's not Lord of the Rings. They're not trying to make you feel like this is real. I don't know. I just think it's quaint and I find it to be charming. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, it's me. For me, it's part of the appeal.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
A masked man in black pursues them, and as do Humperdinck and his soldiers. Atop the cliffs of insanity, the man in black defeats Inigo in a sword duel and knocks him out. He then chokes Fezzik into unconsciousness and kills Vicini by tricking him into drinking a deadly poison. And I love I love Vicini's line that he says over and over. And Inigo makes a comment. He's like, I do not think that word means what you think it means. Because he keeps repeating over and over and over.
What's the word?
Inconceivable.
Yes. I love the sword fight scene between Wesley and Inigo. It's amazing. It's like over 3 minutes long, and it's incredibly done. It's well choreographed. You can tell that these guys have been practicing for months because it's them. It's the two actors. Other than the part when he does the flips, like it's all them, 100%. And it's great. They do such a good job. Whoever, I think it's in the fun facts. It tells you who choreographed it, but it's a beautiful, beautiful scene. So that part, like you could tell, that's nothing cheesy about that. That's a straight up great swashbuckling. You know,
it's good. And like I love like the dialogue through it too.
Yeah,
it's so genuine. These two guys, like they don't want to kill each other. They're just, you know, like they're. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
And he said, "Why are you laughing?" Because I know something you do not know. I am not left-handed.
And then the other one says, "Why are you smiling?" Because I know something you don't know. I'm not left-handed either. It's great. And I love how the no, I know what I was gonna say. Okay. There's a really cool reel or short, whatever, that somebody did, probably through AI, but through special effects, replaced their swords with lightsabers.
Oh, really?
And they have that whole 3-minute scene with lightsabers instead of swords. It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
You know, I love when people do things like that. It's fun. And then again, it's so you can tell that even though they're sword fighting and they're becoming friendly with one another and they like each other. And the same thing with Fezzik when he's fighting Fezzik. Like they like each other. They like each other because they're both good guys.
Yeah.
You know, they're all good dudes. You know,
exactly.
It's fun.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, and I wrote this down in my notes. I liked the little line that Wesley said right before he chokes out Fezzik. He just goes, "Dream of large women."
Yes, that is a good line.
Yes. That was funny.
I do not envy the headache you will have when you wake. Yeah.
And I love the poison cup scene because it's just so funny.
Yes.
It really, really makes me laugh after how many times I've seen it.
Oh yeah.
It still makes me laugh. I love Vicini. He's just so funny. He's like, clearly, and he just goes on and on.
Yes.
But you must have known that I was not.
It's great.
It's so good.
Only a fool would bet his life against a Sicilian. He just drops.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
So, then the masked man takes Buttercup and flees ahead of Humperdinck's party. She correctly guesses that he is the Dread Pirate Roberts and rebukes him for killing Wesley. As she shoves him down a steep hill, while he's tumbling down, he shouts, "As you wish." She realizes the man is Wesley, and Buttercup tumbles after him, and they are reunited.
Yeah. And I just another thing I wanted to add about the cheesy special features, like it wouldn't work if this were like an Indiana Jones movie or a Mummy film. Oh, you gotta watch the Mummy franchise. Those are good movies, especially the first one. But like because this is a comedy, it works. You know, the cheesy special effects and sets. Yeah, like because it's a comedy, it works.
Right.
So yeah. So.
While making their way through the dangerous fire swamp to avoid Humperdinck and his soldiers, Wesley explains that the Dread Pirate Roberts is a transferable title that he assumed when the previous Roberts, who had let Wesley live out of respect for his love for Buttercup, retired. Having found Buttercup, Wesley intends to retire himself and pass on the title to someone else, but Humperdinck captures the pair after they emerge from the fire swamp. This is my only real problem with the film.
What's your gripe?
Huh?
What's your gripe?
I don't understand your use of words that nobody knows. I feel like you just like to make everybody else sound stupid or like feel stupid because you have this incredible vocabulary and you just need to show it off. Like,
it's not that incredible. For instance, I was saying Geisig instead of Zeitgeist.
Yeah.
It's not that incredible.
But I wrote down, it makes me a bit mad that the main female character, quite frankly, the only female character in this film, is practically helpless in the entire movie. I mean, her true love is being attacked and she just stands there for the most of the time just yelling. And when she does help, she ends up falling and Wesley has to save himself. I mean, why couldn't she have been more helpful? Why is she just made to be so helpless? I just don't understand. I mean, she loves him so much, but she just stands there and she just expects him to like save himself. It just make me a bit mad because even if you don't know what to do, you're gonna try something at least, you know, like. And I feel like it's a pattern throughout. She's just like waiting for someone to help her, you know? She's just I just don't like that kind of idea.
Well, I mean, I think because this is a classical, it's a classic fairy tale story, and usually a woman is more of the damsel in distress role in those things. It's only been in more modern times that they try to make the women also be the hero. And but classically it's she's supposed to be the damsel. She's basically the beauty to rescue. So they classically, man for men, it's like they have, and I'm stealing this straight out of a John Eldridge book that I love so much called Wild at Heart. Men have a battle to fight, an adventure to live, and a beauty to rescue, and then women more classically have also a battle to fight, but usually it's a battle for their home and family, an adventure to share with the man, and then a beauty to unveil, not to rescue. So she is the beauty to rescue, and so there you go. This is a very classical movie, and those are classical attributes, very biblical attributes, I might add. And so that's why. But she is selfless. I mean, you see that she says, please don't kill him. Like when they're about to kill him, she's like, no, don't kill him. I'll do anything you want. Like I'll marry you. Just don't kill my Wesley. So it's like
she's a bad person.
Yeah. So she's
saying,
doing what
I wish she would have been a little bit.
What would you expect? To start doing kung fu?
No, but like try something. Don't just stand there yelling Wesley. Like obviously he's being attacked.
When by the rodent, you mean?
Yeah.
I think she does. Doesn't she like grab?
She barely.
Yeah, she grabs like the sword or the torch or something. She's trying. I
guess.
Yeah. So, but she's like wearing a big long dress, and she's, I mean, what did you expect of her? What would you have done?
I don't know. I would have tried harder. Grabbed the sword earlier. Grabbed the torch earlier. Try something.
Yeah. Okay.
So, whatever.
Well,
I'm not a princess. I'm not a damsel in distress.
You're allowed to have your opinion. You're allowed to have your, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
While making, oh no, I read that. Having found Buttercup, Wesley, oh no, I read that too. Haha. Buttercup agrees to return with Humperdinck after he promises to release Wesley. So you're right, she's pretty selfless in that. Yeah. He agrees, but then secretly orders his henchman, Count Rugen, to take Wesley to his torture chamber, the Pit of Despair.
I love the albino. I forget the actor who plays him. I didn't really know him all that well, but
talks like this.
Yeah, he's very funny in it. I love when he first starts talking, and he's like, "Where am I?" The Pit of Despair. The Pit of Despair. It's so funny. It's great.
Yeah. Wesley, who immediately understands that he will not be freed, notices that Rugen has 6 fingers on his right hand. Before Rugen knocks him out. Sorry, you can read if you want.
I don't want it. You do it better.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Buttercup, now that she knows Wesley is alive, threatens to take her own life if Humperdinck forces her to marry him. He falsely promises to find Wesley for her. He soon reveals his plan, that he wishes to start a war with neighboring country Gilder by killing Buttercup and framing them for it, and he had secretly hired Vizzini to kill her to this end, but Wesley had interfered. Another thing that I had a question on, how the heck did Wesley know where Buttercup was going to be? How did he know that, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Not everything has to be explained. You just have to presume that he was clever and figured it out. That's all.
All right.
Yeah.
Whatevs.
Yeah.
So yeah, he wanted her killed, basically. Fezzik, as a part of the brute squad ordered to clear the thieves' forest before the wedding, finds a drunk Inigo in the forest, whom he sobers up, and then he tells him about Count Rugen. Inigo, knowing neither he nor Fezzik can devise a plan, realizes that they need Wesley's help to storm the castle.
So Fezzik, they don't say why Fezzik knows about Count Rugen.
Yeah, we were just wondering.
You just assume that because he's on the brute squad, maybe he's been in the castle or overheard some of the guards talking about it. But they don't tell us how he found out about the 6-figure man. So
perhaps he knew before.
Why? Why would he know?
Yeah.
And anyway, that's maybe a small little plot hole in the movie.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Buttercup realizes that Humperdinck did not search for Wesley and calls him a coward. Enraged, he imprisons her and tortures Wesley to near death. Inigo...
I know. I don't know if you guys can hear this, the audience, on the microphone, but the dog is whining at the door. And I guarantee you, if I open it, he won't even come in. But we'll try. Come on in, Duke. Come on, boy. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Oh, boy. Are we going to cut that or leave that in?
Oh, we'll see. All right.
Okay.
Buttercup realizes that... Oh, no, I just said that. Inigo and Fezzik follow Wesley's screams to the pit and take his body to Miracle Max, a folk healer whom Humperdinck recently fired. And I really like that scene. It's really funny.
Two more people we left out of the casting call were the great Billy Crystal and Carol Kane, who plays the Miracle Max and his wife. They're pretty great in it. Billy Crystal's just doing his shtick, doing his thing. He's very funny.
I think the wife's pretty funny too.
Oh yeah, she's great. She's also a great comedic actress. She was in the movie Scrooged as one of the ghosts, Ghost of Christmas Past. Yeah, past. I think. Pretty sure. I could be wrong, but anyway, yeah, she's terrific. She was on the TV show Taxi, and I think she was on Taxi. I might be getting that wrong, but she's been around for a long time. And then he was on Saturday Night Live. He was on Soap, and he's been in a million movies, including When Harry Met Sally that we mentioned earlier, another Rob Reiner film.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Max declares that Wesley is in fact mostly dead. And once Inigo promises that Wesley will humiliate Humperdinck and ruin his wedding, Max and his wife revive him.
Humiliations galore.
That was actually not a bad impression.
Thank you.
However, Wesley is so severely weakened that he needs Fezzik to carry him. The three enter the castle during the wedding. Inigo confronts Rugen, who flees, and stabs Inigo in an ambush.
I gotta say, Inigo is so cute in this whole scene after Miracle Max. He says like 3 things that are just adorable. First, he's like, "You just wiggle your finger."
That's Fezzik.
Yeah, what did I say?
Inigo.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fezzik. I apologize. And then he says, "Look, you shook your head. Doesn't that make you happy?"
Yeah.
And then I love it. He just says to Inigo, "I hope we win."
That's really cute.
It's so adorable.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
What's his name? Fezzik?
Yeah,
so funny.
he's so good in this.
Oh, so, he stabs Inigo in the ambush, taunting his obsession. Inigo braves his injuries. He keeps repeating over and over and over, "Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die."
How funny is it,
louder
though?
and louder and louder.
How funny is it the first time he says it to the Count? And the Count, he stands guard, and he says it, and the Count stands guard.
And he runs
and
away.
then just runs, turns and runs. That's great.
Yeah.
It's a great scene.
But yeah, he gets stabbed. We think he's not gonna make it. We think he's just done. And then he kills Count Rugen.
Yeah.
Basically, like, scares the poop out of him first, but so cool. Wesley then locates Buttercup as she is about to commit suicide and assures her that the marriage is invalid, as she never said "I do."
And he says, "The world, there's a shortage of perfect breasts in the world. Be ashamed to harm yours."
Oh, when she's about to kill herself. Yeah.
It's a little saucy.
Okay. Humperdinck finds them and challenges Wesley to a duel. But Wesley intimidates him into surrendering. He says, "I knew you were bluffing. I knew it."
It's a great line, right? That's awesome. To the pain.
Right.
Yeah. That was a good bluff.
Right, but like what did he even do to like make him like that was it? He just like threatened him and
he says, "No, to the pain is where I cut off this and I cut off that."
But
and then just the way he says, "Yes, perhaps it's true. Perhaps I'm laying here because I don't have the strength to stand." And then he says, then he actually stands up and holds a sword up and says, "Or perhaps I do." And then he puts the sword up and says, "Drop your sword." It's just, he's bluffing, acting very imposing and very, hardcore, and it works. And he scares him, and he drops the sword.
And then she ties him up, yeah.
And then once he realizes he really is terribly weak and couldn't have fought at all, he's like, I knew he was buffing.
Yeah.
Funny.
Okay, Inigo finds Wesley and Buttercup, and Fezzik procures 4 horses for their escape. When Inigo is unsure what to do next with his life, Wesley offers him the Dread Pirate Robert's title. As dawn breaks, the reunited Wesley and Buttercup share a passionate kiss, and the sick grandson eagerly asks his grandfather to read him the story again the next day. And his grandfather replies,
As you wish. I love when Fezzik is the giant, right? Yeah, when Fezzik says, I happened to be by the stables and saw these 4 horses and thought there were 4 of us. If we ever find the lady, hello, lady.
Yeah.
And then Indigo says, Fezzik, you finally did something right.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Which is wrong because he's constantly doing right things. He was like completely, I can't think of the word. What's the word?
He's underrated.
Yeah, he's essentially completely essential. Essential is not the word I was looking for, but it'll work.
Yeah.
Essential to the whole plot, and was.
Well, there's a word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
He's very
intricate, not
no,
intricate.
I'm
He was
looking for
intricate.
He's
Underappreciated.
Yeah, no, it is like when you like estimate how good someone can do, like
underestimated.
Yes. What?
Just said the word when
No,
when you estimate.
Really?
Like underestimated.
Yeah, he's underestimated.
Okay. Yeah.
And now it's time for.
What time is it for?
All right.
Let's do something fun.
What?
Do we have any like facts we can tell about the movie?
You're so stupid.
Fun facts.
Fun facts.
Okay.
You can start us off.
I would be honored to start us off. Okay. So, when asked to name his favorite thing about making this film, Andre the Giant, Andre Rene Roussimoff, but from here on, we'll just say Andre the Giant.
Or just Andre.
He replied, without skipping a beat, nobody looked at me. He felt he was treated as an equal without people staring at him because of his size. It's nice.
You're just a baby.
Mandy Patinkin has said that the role of Inigo Montoya is his personal favorite over the course of his entire career, which we mentioned earlier was a very storied career indeed. So that's high praise.
Cool.
High praise indeed. Robin Wright and Carrie Elwes were smitten with each other during filming, naturally helping their chemistry in the movie. Elwes said that he couldn't concentrate on much of anything after the first encounter with Robin. Ooh, talk about spicy. I wonder if there's any on-set romance between the two.
I'm sure, maybe.
You never know.
Are they married now?
No.
Didn't you say that Carrie Elwes? No, I'm not.
No, she was married to Sean. No, she was married to Sean Penn. Not before this, so after this, she married Sean Penn. She's not married to him anymore. From what I understand, he wasn't very good to her. He wasn't very good to Madonna either. He was married to Madonna before this. But he's a brilliant actor. I give him that. He's a pretty amazing actor. I won't say much about his personal life and endeavors, but he can act. The guy can act. So, where are we at? Oh, director Rob Reiner left the set during Billy Crystal's scenes because he would laugh so hard that he would feel nauseated. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, it's funny just watching it sitting in your couch at home.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being there live? Because apparently Billy Crystal, he improvised almost everything. So Rob Reiner didn't even know what was in the script.
Right.
So he's hearing this stuff for the first time, and he's probably just
dying laughing.
Yeah, exactly.
Mandy Patinkin claims that the only injury he sustained during the film of this movie was a bruised rib due to stifling his laughter in the scenes with Billy Crystal, attempting at holding back.
Yeah.
So I guess it was really funny for the whole cast, basically.
Yeah.
Everyone, yeah. In a 2012 interview in New York Magazine, Mandy Patinkin said that his most famous line from The Princess Bride, "Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya, you my father prepare to die," gets quoted back to him by at least two or three strangers every day of his life, and he said that he loves hearing the line. According to author William Goldman, when he was first trying to get the movie made, and then a then unknown Arnold Schwarzenegger wanted to play Fezzik, and he was strongly being considered because Goldman could never get his first choice, Andre, to read for the role. by the time the movie was made, about 12 years later, Schwarzenegger was such a big star they could not afford him, and Andre was cast after all. And the two big men had gone on to become friends. Ironically, Andre played the antagonist who battled Schwarzenegger's
Conan the
Conan
Barbarian.
in Conan the Destroyer.
Oh, Conan the Destroyer. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He plays one of like the monsters. He's like wearing a monster suit in it. But yeah, there's an amazing photograph of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's like in the middle, and to the left of him is I can't remember who's to the left or right, but to the left and right of him are Andre the Giant and Wilt Chamberlain, who is also in Conan the Destroyer. And Wilt Chamberlain was a famous basketball player. I guess he turned to acting after he retired.
Yeah.
And Wilt Chamberlain's like 7 feet tall. He's a monster. And obviously so is Andre the Giant. So like, even though Schwarzenegger is such a big guy himself, next to these two guys, he looks like a midget or something. Yeah. Like, can't say midget anymore, can we? Oh, whatever. All right. Never mind. All right. So anyway, but yeah, he looks like a tiny, a little person next to these two guys.
I don't think that's correct either.
Yeah,
You can't really say anything anymore.
They say little people now.
No, that's like weird. That's like rude.
That's like what the new thing is. That's, or at least, that's
no,
what
I'm pretty sure there's like another name.
What?
I don't know.
Little People, Big World. That's like the name of a TV show.
Like little people don't like that show because it like exploits them.
Is that true?
Yeah.
All right.
Dukey, stop it.
Duke, just come in. I opened the door for you.
Okay, you can keep reading.
All right. During the Miracle Max scene, both Rob Reiner and Carrie Elwes had to be removed from the set for laughing at Billy Crystal's improvised lines. A dummy of Wesley that Fezzik had been carrying around took Elwes' place on the table while him and Reiner watched the filming on a closed-circuit monitor outside the closed set. That's like the third fun fact about how hilarious Billy Crystal was in that scene. So it must have been pretty darn funny. Despite the character Fezzik's almost superhuman strength, Andre the Giant's back problems at the time prevented him from actually lifting anything heavy. Robin Wright had to be attached to wires in the scene where Buttercup jumps from the castle window into Fezzik's arms because he couldn't support her himself. Dread Pirate Roberts existed in real life.
Really?
Yeah. Bartholomew Roberts, also known as Black Bart, operated in the Caribbean in the early 18th century. Many consider him the most successful pirate of all time. So.
What a terrible name, though. Truly, it takes all your coolness away.
What?
Bartholomew.
I don't know. This is like, 300 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a cool name back then. The ROUSes, or rodents of unusual size, were created with diminutive actors. There you go. Diminutive.
What is that?
Little people. Midgets.
I'm going to look up what the correct name is for them.
So, diminutive actors inside the rat suits. On the day Wesley was supposed to wrestle the main actor, Danny Blackner, he was nowhere to be found. Finally, Blackner arrived on set with a long story about being pulled over for speeding the night prior on his way home from the bar and subsequently being put in jail for a few hours for drinking. After the police officer didn't believe his story about having to work as an actor/stuntman playing a rat.
I guess it is little people or
I know
dwarf,
it is.
But I know.
Well, yeah, if dwarf is if they actually have dwarfism.
Yeah, but that if they don't have dwarfism, they're not a little people. Then they're just a small person.
You sure about that?
Yeah, then they're not actually considered like a little people. It's just a shorter person. Like.
If you say so.
Dwarfism is like the only real thing.
Okay.
Liam Neeson. Revealed on the Graham Norton show that he auditioned for Fezzik.
I mean, he's tall. He ain't that tall.
Director Rob Reiner scoffed when he heard Neeson's height was only 6'4". Yeah.
Yeah. You need an actual giant.
Sorry. There were no shrieking eels in the original novel. Instead, once Buttercup jumps overboard to escape her captors, Vicini warns her of sharks in the water and fills a cup with his own blood and throws it in the water to attract them. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing they cut that out.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Disney movie now.
Is it a Disney movie?
It's on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay. It wasn't originally.
I know, but that would have been a Disney approved.
I don't know. Disney's gotten a little spicy over the years. That's like the third time I've used that word. Spicy. Saucy. I kind of like it. All right, I guess he's not coming in.
Before filming, Wallace Shawn, who plays Vicini, had come to understand that he was second choice for the part after Danny DeVito. although there was some confusion about whether DeVito was ever actually pursued. He became convinced that he was wrong for the role and in danger of being fired at any moment. He was extremely nervous throughout filming, and co-star Carrie Elwes, Wesley, noted that he was visibly sweating during the Battle of Wits scene. He said to Rob Reiner that he didn't feel he'd get the part because he isn't Sicilian, and Rob assured him that his voice was exactly the same as Vicini's in the book.
So, how tall is Danny DeVito? 4'10". How tall does one have to be considered a dwarf?
Generally, someone is considered a dwarf if they are 4 feet, 10 inches, or shorter. This is a general guideline, though dwarfism encompasses many conditions and heights can vary.
So Danny DeVito could be considered a dwarf.
You can call them whatever you want, but if you actually want to use the term correctly, that's not true. So, sure, you can call them whatever you want, but I can call you a dwarf doesn't mean it's true. But if you only... A dwarf is someone with dwarfism, not just a short person.
Okay.
Thank you, Allie.
Thank you, Allie. You're so knowledgeable.
I know.
I'm so happy you did your research paper on dwarfism, and now know so much.
I never did a research paper on dwarfism.
I know. I continue.
Thank you. Mel Smith, who plays the albino, confessed to never having watched his performance in this film due to the painful experience involved in filming the role. His character required him to wear colored contact lenses, and unknown to Smith and the costume department at the time, he was actually allergic to the lens solution used. This meant that Smith was in constant pain and discomfort throughout filming. Hence, he was reluctant to relive the memory.
Okay. It's a bit much, really. You're not going to watch yourself. Anyway, yeah.
Some
Sounds like
actors really are
divas. Yeah. The priest presiding over the marriage was inspired by a famous Chicago rabbi who gave William Goldman the giggles because he had a speech impediment. Was it you that sent me that Instagram reel about the woman reading the trivia card and is slowly realizing none of her friends know the Princess Bride? And she's like horrified. She's like,
Marriage. Guys, marriage.
Come on, guys.
As you wish. Inconceivable.
And they're like,
guys.
It's like, she's like, oh my God, they don't know the Princess Bride. Like, were they living under a rock their whole lives? Yeah, it's great. Max and Valerie, played by Billy Crystal and Carol Kane, respectively, were named after Arthur William Goldman's parents. Okay. The Princess Bride is Rob Reiner's favorite book ever, and he had to convince William Goldman to let him make it. Goldman was reluctant to let somebody else work with his story because it was his favorite thing he'd ever written. Yeah, I could see that. This is interesting. I like this very much. So Carrie Elwes was cast because of what Rob Reiner called his Douglas Fairbanks or Errol Flynn quality. Fairbanks and Flynn both played Robin Hood. Fairbanks in Robin Hood 1922 and Flynn in The Adventures of Robin Hood 1938. Elwes would later spoof their performances in Robin Hood Men in Tights in 1993. That's great. I like that. Yeah. So, and he does have that same quality as those guys for sure. Although Christopher Guest played a count in this film, Count Rugen, in real life he is actually a baron. Whoa. 5th Baron Hayden Guest of Sailing in Essex and the peerage of the United Kingdom.
I'm surprised they didn't put Baron in front of his name every single time like they do. Dame Olivia Newton-John.
Sir Anthony Hopkins. Yeah. Let's not get into royalty when I think of it.
Oh, I don't care. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So stupid.
William Goldman came up with the title of this novel based on what his daughters requested. In terms of ideas for his next novel. One suggested he write.
We were just talking about the name of the movie.
One suggested he write his next book about a princess, while the other suggested he write a book about a bride. You can join the title and the Princess Bride.
And so 2 little girls came up with the title of this movie, and you wonder why no men went to go see it when it first came out. Yeah. So Joe, you are absolutely correct in your
theory.
In your theory, for sure. And shout out again to my boys over at Rusted Junk. And yeah, there you go. Why are you laughing? Because I'm always
my boys.
My boys. I mean, now I talk to them.
In the making of documentary, Christopher Guest explains that he made it a goal to shake Andrei Rene Russimov's hand every day. Guest was impressed at how his hand would vanish inside Andrei's hand. Rob Reiner first read the book, The Princess Bride, back when he was starring in All in the Family. His dad, Carl Reiner, was friends with William Goldman and thought Rob would like the book.
Cool. Where you at?
The two rival.
Okay. The two rival kingdoms in the movie, Florin and Guilder, these are the names of two former Dutch currencies, the florin and the gulden. I did not know that. Very interesting.
Oh, God.
All right. The Dread Pirate Roberts costumes were modeled after the infamous vigilante Zorro, only leaving out the cape as it felt was unnecessary and the hat as it does not suit the character.
Yeah, that would have made him sissy.
Yeah. Speaking of Zorro, that's a pretty good flick. We should watch the 1990s Zorro with Antonio Banderas.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's fun. And Sir Anthony Hopkins is in it as well.
Who's
and Catherine Zeta-Jones. Anthony Hopkins. He was the narrator for The Grinch.
Okay.
Yeah. He was also Hannibal Lecter in
Isn't that the cannibal?
Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal the Cannibal. Hannibal
Yeah,
Lecter.
I know.
Yeah.
Isn't that the cannibal? I said.
Yeah. Yeah. And oh my God. Well, the movie Hannibal and the movie Red Dragon, but originally in the movie. Oh
You
my
got
gosh,
this.
I'm having a major brain fart.
That's okay. We'll move on.
Okay. This is going to be haunting me. And I know that if you're watching this, you're probably like screaming out the name of the movie right now. Oh boy. All right. So you go on. Go ahead.
Rob Reiner almost drowned when he stepped off a deep ledge in the tank where the boat scene was being shot. It went from 3 feet to 8 feet, and once his waist went under, his waters, waders filled up with water, pulling him down.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
There you go. That was the fun facts. And before we go, because I'm just going to go absolutely bananas right now that I can't think of the name of the movie, starring Jodie Foster and Anthony Hopkins, and oh my God.
Okay, so look it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up. I can't believe I have to look this up.
So now is probably a good time to tell you our movie for next week. Go ahead, Dad. Take it away.
1 second.
Is it just called Hannibal?
No, that was the sequel to it. The Silence of the Lambs. Oh, Lord.
Oh, everyone knows that movie.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe I was having a major brain fart.
I've never seen it, but I've heard
Old
of
age
it.
is a real thing, guys. Anyway, yeah.
Anyways.
Silence of the Lambs. I don't know what next week's movie is going to be. Do you want to take a chance that your friend Nikki is going to be available?
No, I'll have to talk to her about that first.
No?
No.
All right, so let me see what I had on the docket here. I think I had one movie on the docket, but I don't know if I want to do that next. I might want to wait a couple of weeks. So yeah. You want to do Ace Ventura, Pet Detective?
Yeah.
Okay. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Okay.
Coming in 2 weeks.
All right.
All right, there you go. So
this has been Rewind GenX podcast with Matt and Allie.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Allie.
God bless.